say I'm going to be continuing home. My brother's not here, he's at football training, so I'm going to be doing this on my own. I've had a theory of what I could do with the crowbar that I got in the last episode. You see, to break through the... yes. Here. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? Whoa, this is a very long corridor. Don't look. A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was also made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to come this far. After all this search and after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? Yeah. It was worse than I could have possibly imagined. One of the folds of that rotten-smelling, heavy fabric was the pale, dead figure of my darling wife. What struck me most was that she wasn't bloody or torn apart. Rather, she was covered in sticky green bruises and her windpipe had been crushed. The real horror there was that whoever had killed her had done so intimately with bare hands. So this is what had been gnawing in the back of my mind this whole time. This is what I was afraid of. I thought about all I had seen and wondered if any of it could help me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way upstairs. Reluctantly exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. I know what I should do. I should go downstairs. Is this the... Yeah. No, this is... Yeah, this is where I should go. Actually, I think I should go down to the living room. Oh. Myself. Yes, go back down to the living room. The bottom floor. Here. I'll let the chairs back up now. No, I couldn't leave not until I had thought about this some more. I needed answers. What? What do I need to do now? This is just going over things that he's... Okay, maybe I should do some more things before I could leave the house. Okay, let's go back up then. It was the letter I had taken from the postbox. Rachel were you really having an affair with Norman? But why? I didn't think things were that bad. In the letter, Rachel seemed concerned. She almost seemed worried of what Norman might do. Did he? Did he do that to Rachel? I was sure of it. She wanted to end their affairs, and and that bastard, he killed her for it. A lot of it made sense. Norman was clearly seeing Rachel a lot, so he had plenty of time to plan it out. He knew where we lived, obviously. Is that why Rachel looked so scared when I came home that day? What had happened to me? Did Norman knock me out or something? From now on, I had no one to get angry with me for stupid things like buying this TV. So I think that's all I had to do. Just read that letter. Now let's leave. What? You already know who killed her. Alright. Let's go in here. My old office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. It used a digital passcode lock, but I didn't have the code. Maybe I left it somewhere. I wonder where I did leave it. Probably upstairs. That's the only way it could be. That's the only place it could be. This was the old photo of that other man and his wife. I assumed I found it in that house. There were lots of disturbing things in those tunnels underneath that house. Maybe that man wasn't quite what he seemed. Well, what did I think? Was the man involved in this whole mess somehow? Yeah, definitely. Those tunnels, the odd tools in the house. He wasn't innocent, that's for sure. Maybe he killed her and committed suicide, or maybe Norman killed him. Or something, I don't know. It was my wallet with its contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, that water tower, was... what? Was I at those... oh yeah. Was I at those places before? I didn't see how it could have happened any other way. I must have been the one to lose my wallet and its contents. But what did that mean? Maybe I would have used some kind of Rachel's travel books and find some places to go. Within the few broken pieces that remained of that mirror, I could see my face had grown pale and weak. I couldn't bear to look again. It was like I didn't actually expect a reflection. I felt empty and drained. Put that door and this door. It was the key card I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's, but if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? Don't know. Alright then. It must have been him. He must have been using the old locker room. The laptop was dead, but I found some notes and loose paper in the drawer. Where I found the key? The yellow sticky note. Oh yeah, that's the number that we need. Might be for the safe. What kind of phrase was that? So now I can open the safe, and there's one, and now it's just the bathroom to go in now. And we can go back down to the safe. The reflection on that grimy glass was only a shadow and a whisper. I still love the old time charm of that. Okay, let's go and open the safe. Here we go. The code I found should have let me. Yep, the code worked. I pulled open the small safe door and peered inside. There was a photo in there of Rachel and I when we had first moved to town, and in it we were smiling outside the front of the house, which looked like a real mess. We looked happy though. Odd, I couldn't remember who took that photo. Inside the safe was also an envelope. The front of it read, "Do not open until I tell you." I guess this was a good a time as any to see what was inside. Did I open the envelope and read what was inside? I tore open the envelope and removed the yellow lined paper inside. On it was a letter written in hand that looked familiar. The letter read, "I know this whole event has probably been pretty difficult. You can't imagine how hard it's been for me too. Well, maybe you can. That isn't meant to be an excuse, but well, I hope you can better understand why I've done what I've done. Moving to this town seemed like such a dream, a quiet place to get our establishment, to live out our lives and to be together. But you know, as well as I do, that things quickly changed. Your drinking was one thing, but as you grew more distant, as you retreated into that world of yours, well, It was clear you didn't need me as much. In fact, maybe you never needed me at all. But it took all this to make you realise. In the end, though, you may never forgive me for this. You may never forgive yourself. But this is probably for the best. You'll be healthier for this. I'm just sorry it had to happen this way, Rachel. Now we can leave. Well, hopefully. What? This is like... So where to go? I've looked like everywhere. I don't get it. What the hell? Okay. Jeez, I don't know where to go. I've like explored nearly everything. I think I have actually. Done that. Let's go into a bedroom. There might be something there. Seriously, there's nothing. I actually can't believe how it's actually something else to do. Hope you enjoyed this video. This was basically the end of home. All I had to do is walk through the door, but just, yeah. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye.